Hello. We just had some weird things going on with. Come on, why is it catching? Okay, I am genuinely frustrated with OBS right now because I do want to check some. I do want to check some stuff with Twitch, but now it's just like nah. I'm going to look at both. I'm looking at both Firefox apps at the same time, and oh, I can totally see why this is happening, by the way. I need to cull one from existence. And then it's still wrong. Damn. No, wait. There we go. Now it's correct. And now we should be correct. So welcome everyone. We are sitting in the parlor of the Rock and G mansion. We kind of wanted it to be bigger. Honestly, I should probably dig into the files and just extract this fucking thing. And like HD and make it like a whole background picture. And I could use it in the stream as like the tea party waiting room of... But now, will you dox me?
Huh?
Okay, perfect. No, I can fucking tell everyone else we are streaming right now. You know what? I should just save this because then I can use it. Okay, perfect. Hopefully everyone had a good day. Hopefully everyone had a fun day. And if you're wondering, hey Nia, those are very unprofessional tech problems we had in the beginning. Yes, and that is because I am tired as shit. And I do not want to anymore. So, this is Restreaming, and Agonia is here.
Yeah.
Because she can't escape me, so might as well join me in this tea party. And if anyone in the community is like, hey, I also want to join this dumbass tea party, they could join too. It's their choice. We're gonna talk about video games because there probably are gonna be some good game announcements.
We even have tea.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so now that we can tell everyone that we're sitting here in the wonderful Rockin' Dreamer parlor, honestly, I think this might be something I should ask someone to do. Because like
Definitely.
Yeah. I mean, aside from you should get a model at some point, you should maybe do that. I think we do need some background lobby, and maybe we should actually tell someone, make a parlor background and put the shitty unique filter over it. I would have enough people I think there might be enough people that could be up for that job. Okay. Wrong window. But yeah. Okay, so yeah, we're here and we're discussing, we're not discussing yet, we're waiting for the state of play. Actually, I don't know what we can really expect. All the games, all the big games that are coming this year, like, Ghost of Yotei, which sounds actually really cool. An open world game that allows you to tackle your objectives in a freeform order. What a concept! I like that.
I think those games exist already.
They exist, but they are rarer. They get more rare, in my opinion. Hey, Red Seraph! Welcome to the Rocket Shiva Parlor. A very shitty version of it. We already discussed right now that that I was like thinking we should maybe have some background thing, and maybe I should get an artist to maybe make like a nice big background picture with a shitty Umineko filter over it, so we have our own Nia parlor to sit in. Or we just yap. It would be perfect for the Nia cast actually, that everyone can just sit around the table and yap. That's honestly one thing I like about the original.
You can drag the Discord icons of people onto the chair stand.
We're going high tech. We're going super high tech. Yeah. Honestly, I just want to say that this is like one thing I really like about the original backgrounds. Like, they are as in the perfect way. Like, here's the thing. Subsequent iterations of Umineko just kind of shed so much on what the original style did. Because, like, every time people talk about it, it's always just, but it looks ugly. First of all, who cares? Some of the best movies out there are deliberately made ugly. And no one cares about that. Second, the original version has so much intent behind it. As in, like, yeah, it's a photograph of, it's a photograph of a real place. Like, this is a mansion you can imagine. This mansion could be everywhere. This is a rich person's mansion. But the smeary filter is just smearing in the just right way that it feels otherworldly, which fits actually so perfectly with the themes of, the whole visual novel, actually. And then subsequent iterations made the backgrounds more better and clearer, and then they had absolutely shitty angles, which is hilarious, but that's just one topic where I think they just never got what the original made good. But how are you doing, Red Seraph? Hopefully your day was nice. My feet hurt. By the way, Agonia, any games you are interested in that might show up today?
Any games I'm interested in, I am not aware of.
Fair point. Those are always the best ones.
Yeah.
You want to have another Bloodborne situation.
True.
Not Bloodborne, but like a game that comes out and you're like, I like this vibe, I want to play it no matter what it is.
Fair.
Yeah. Pretty alright. Oh, well, alright. That's not a bad situation, so hopefully work is not gonna be too bad for you. Yeah. Actually, we talked about this a while ago, at least you and me. We talked about it literally yesterday, that I feel like people unlearned how to make a good trailer. Because, like, here's the thing. Trailers can do two things. Either they show a vibe, or they show gameplay. And I think in the vibe trailers, they always hint at gameplay mechanics. Like, for example, in the original Bloodborne reveal trailer, you already are like, oh, hey, this is kind of a saw weapon. And then he flips it open and you're like, ooh, it's a switchblade serrated sword thingy. You immediately were like, okay, I see what the gameplay mechanic here is. But, like, it was still such a good trailer because it was mostly, here's the mood, here's the blood, and you're like, Yeah. Yeah. I know where this is going. I'm in. And nowadays it's like... Yeah, the Elden Ring trailers are usually way too much just like... just talking. And it's just not... It just doesn't hit the same. Then again, as I will always say, the funniest thing Elden Ring brought to us was the bit of writing of "Thou art maidenless." Okay, girl. That's a straight up insult. Just directly to my face.
And wrong.
And wrong. I am not maidenless. But yeah, God, we're switching around a lot. But yeah, I'm also just kind of looking forward to it. I mean, a few people got hopeful because he has like, a few people up in the chain of video game news and such. They usually know some stuff. And Jason Schreier just randomly tweeted, or skeeted today, I think, that Final Fantasy Tactics is still the best one. Like, are we seeing a re-release of Final Fantasy Tactics?
Maybe.
Would be cool. It is still the best one, though.
Does Square have the source code still? Or have they lost it?
Is it a source code thing, or are they gonna do the whole 3D HD 3D remake? Because you played a bit of Tactics Over recently, and that game isn't bad, especially since it was on the SNES, and the prequel to all of it. But Final Fantasy Tactics just hits different. That game is just so perfect in its execution. I shouldn't. I should not talk too much about how great Final Fantasy Tactics is, because then the stream would be about Final Fantasy Tactics and not new games.
You can do it until the stream starts.
Okay, here's the thing. The thing about what a lot of tactics games usually fuck up, in my opinion, and even Tactics Over does that to a degree, is they overload the arena. Final Fantasy Tactics does a few things right. First of all, it is much more condensed than most games, so it really flows well and fast. You're not slogging through things. It's okay, it's snappy, it's fast, you know what you're doing. Also, and that was an interesting interview they did a while ago. People were like, why is it running in 60 FPS? Because the dev literally said, because then button presses happen instantly, guaranteed, all the time. And he's like, most people will not notice, but the people that really want to optimize and play a game will notice. And you know what? Fair enough. You feel that shit. You feel that this is a responsive game, and there's just something about a responsive game, that is tactile.
Fair assessment. Are you out of topics now?
God. I saw model trains today. They were fun. They go choo-choo. And all of them. Some of them go...
They follow lines.
They follow lines. That is actually very cool, yes.
It's the precursor of Line Rider.
Trains are the precursor to Line Rider. Okay. That's a very normal thing to say. No, I'm just a bit... Yeah, I'm
You wanted to start half an hour earlier.
Yeah, and it's gonna be... Okay, you know what? We only have less than 15 minutes left.
I just told you. You should prepare at least some topics.
I did. I wanted to talk about maybe, the new games that release, but we don't know what they release.
That's not the topic.
Okay. But yeah, you know what? I brought it up yesterday. I really feel like CD Projekt Red might just have exposed that most devs this generation have not optimized their games at all.
I don't think that needs to be exposed. At least in Capcom's case, it's kind of obvious that they...
Oh yeah. Wilds is shut out. I'm sorry. Wilds is while this is a game that is rushed, especially on a technical level, and now they're optimizing it to make it run better. But like, so what happened yesterday? There was a state of Unreal. So they had some showcases what you can do with Unreal Engine 5. Yeah, the thing. It's a showcase. But CD Projekt Red came and were like, here's our new here's a bit of The Witcher 4 gameplay. And we're like, oh, okay, nice. And then you're like, okay, I see what you're doing, CD Projekt Red. This is on a high-end PC. And then they're like, nope, this is 60 FPS with ray tracing running on a base PS5. The launch model. A thing that could already do 2D ray tracing. This is 100% not, full lighting on such. Like, I don't even know what they're using it for. I can guarantee you they're probably using some sort of baked lighting or so. But nonetheless, it looks really good for an open world game. And running at a stable 60 FPS is something they still have to prove if this holds up to launch. But now you have to ask the question, why the fuck do other games not do that? And I really feel it comes down to the fact that a lot of shit is so powerful right now, a lot of that just don't optimize anymore. And that's sad. That sucks, really. But yeah, I'm generally interested in seeing how this will hold up, that claim, because, the fact on what it ran, apparently, with what frame rate, is probably more impressive than anything else, because, that's the thing. I heard people say, Sony brought out the PS5 Pro to be like, okay, now the games run perfectly. And I feel like they only run well on the PS5 Pro because, every game has to run on the base PS5 at least, so it will run better on the PS5 Pro. But it's not surprising that a lot of games this generation really feel like, why do you run like ass? Mm-hmm. And again, this is speculation. Here's the thing: game dev is hard. I can totally see that the whole. They're not optimizing a lot anymore is simply because get the game ready in a reasonable time. And the thing is, if a game runs well, you usually don't question it a lot. Like, for example, Astrobot, for example. That game looks fantastic. Hey, Claire. Welcome to the Rockenjima Parlor. Or at least a very shitty version of it. Astrobot looks fantastic. It has all the effects you want, actually, from a video game. But, I think... And also, remember how many, emeralds or coins you could just throw around in particle effects? And it never lagged? Honestly, it could very well be that they just run out of money and time, yeah. Which is, again...
Especially in Wild's case, since it was obviously for the fiscal quarter there.
Yeah, Wild's definitely just ran out of time. But I feel like that's just kind of become standard practice in a lot of devs that might not even need it. Considering that, it's just we're talking, by the way, about the Witcher 4 tech demo they showed, and then they came around the corner, were like, oh yeah, all of this with ray tracing running on a base PS5 with 60 FPS, which is again, they need to show this is still at launch, but okay, CD Projekt Red, those are some impressive stats for what you're showing. I have to totally admit that.
Now that most of the shitty people in CD Projekt Red are apparently gone, as far as I know, not quite sure yet, I hope they will fix what they fucked up with Witcher 3.
I do hope that. It's probably quite low. That could be the case, but it looked fine. I don't know how they do. Honestly, the games still look great, and like if it's like, hey, you can play this game on a base PS5 without with a good frame rate, I'm down. I find that's a good thing, but yeah, I really hope 4 will be gameplay wise better than 3. Like, here's the thing, unpopular opinion: Witcher 3 is overhyped to shit, and mainly because the gameplay part is mid as fuck. The combat isn't really good. The world itself is just like so cramped. It's unrealistic. Like I do say, for example, that I think the new Zelda games are just too empty to a degree. But like The Witcher 3 is the opposite. They're too cramped. Like there's like monster nest after monster nest after monster nest, and then it's like
every 5 meters on the road is a monster nest.
And then it's like, oh hey, maybe you can get some armor scheme early, and it's like, nope, you have to get the other one first because fuck you. Okay.
The indoor areas, like the city, for example, the first city, and the story itself is great.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, sure. It is. It was really pretty at launch. I told you, here's the thing. I'm not beefing over the artistry of The Witcher. I would still say I wish actually The Witcher games were more like The Witcher books, as in Geralt sucks, and you have to be a bit more stealthy and take a bit more of a puzzle route to a degree in some aspects, but still.
I think the switch to Siri, was she called, right?
Siri.
Yeah, it's a great call for the gameplay they were going for in the first place, because the gameplay of Witcher 3 has nothing to do with The Witcher.
Yeah. It was functional, yeah. But
that's why we say it was mid as fuck.
It was mid as fuck. Like, here's the thing. I get why The Witcher blew up, because it was basically, it looked great. It's like, when the world came together, you're like, okay, yeah, I'm feeling this. And again, the writing, really great. We played it, and we will not diss the writing. It's great. That is actually very fair. But then again, The Witcher 3 was just a bit more complex. I think a bit more complexer Arkham ripoff to a degree.
Could be
a bit. It wasn't bad.
And the implementation of hunting was also very disappointing. Sadly.
Yeah.
I wish there was a little bit less hand-holding. Like, just make an almanac with all the shit Geralt knows.
Yeah.
And then you find those clues, and then you put themselves together.
Yeah.
On your own. Without the game telling you, oh, this is right, this is wrong. Just like, oh, this is it, probably. Then you need to procure shit to actually deal with it. And then engage.
Yeah. Like, those are basically the things I do want to see more. Because, like, I need to point something out. I think Claire's right. If you were the average player back then, and I know a lot of people dislike to admit that.
Well, by definition, most people are not most people are average, but like...
You played a lot of games that were, as she said, Batman Arkham game ripoffs in terms of combat. Very, very simple. Or, Assassin's Creed. Very simplistic. And The Witcher 3 was basically that, but just a bit more engaging and complex. So, the problem is just when you're talking to two people that really like action RPGs and the meaty ones with good combat systems, we're sitting there being like, yeah, this is just kind of mid and serviceable.
Do I play many action RPGs?
I mean, you did like playing Dark Souls back in the day and Bloodborne and all that.
Yeah, but combat-wise, they're probably even simpler.
They're more in depth though, and what you need to do. Like the moment-to-moment decision making is a lot more in depth.
I played a lot of Kings.
Also, better RPG system.
I played Kingsfield a lot.
Kingsfield, yeah. Do we really play that much? Did I play that much action RPGs? Just throws in the granddaddy. Just like, okay, girl. But yeah, you know what? Let's actually reload this page, and yeah. And let's adjust a little bit here. How perfect. It's just, I'm wondering how they're going to explain why Siri has Witcher mutations now. Not so much because she shouldn't have them, but because they're bits of a steep step down from her previous past. That's gonna be interesting. Yeah. Here's the thing. I generally will say, like, The Witcher 4, my opinion, can only go up. Like, first of all, I'm very much down that they now have Siri, because this means, hey, this is just their... I mean, this was always their own thing, but, like, it's just gonna be interesting. Cool.
And now we can be less pissed about them using the Witcher name and being not accurate to The Witcher.
Oh, Bo, that's like the biggest thing just right off of the window.
That's our biggest nitpick.
But, like...
Like, for example, like, just... Geralt
is disabled.
Is disabled. Like, and it isn't reflected in any way in the gameplay. He's actually more OP than in the books. A lot more OP than in the books.
She would be hugely OP. Yeah, I mean, probably she lost it to something. So, yeah. But yeah, I guess the two things I would say that they should... The three things is... Have the world actually be just less stuffed, so, you know, you don't feel the artificiality as much. Have a better combat system, an RPG system by that, and actually make monster hunting. That you have to, you know, learn shit, analyze shit, you know, track stuff. That would be the things I would say. Yeah. But, like, even if it just delivers on some and not all of it, like... I don't have beef with The Witcher 4. I'm like, I think the third game, again, was a bit overrated, and I feel like it had this big problem that, holy shit, so many games after it just tried desperately to be The Witcher 3 for some reason. And I think that's just like...
Well, that you can't hold against The Witcher 3, that you have to hold
against Ubisoft, exactly.
And capitalism in general.
Yeah, that's... I think this is one reason why, like, I think the map itself and monsters were really well designed, but, big but, if Horizon had individual maps like The Witcher, it would have been a better system.
Oh, you mean they could have copied the Outward system?
Oh my god! Oh yeah, Outward is amazing. Like, I will
that you
always...
actually need travel rations to travel.
Oh wow. Switching maps is a whole decision making. Yeah. It's
I mean, I don't know what it was, but I still remember the jungle in Horizon Zero Dawn, the first one, gave me headaches. Like, really strong headaches. I don't know why.
Performance.
Probably.
Yeah.
Something was going on.
If you replayed it now on the PS5, it would probably be not a problem because it would be smooth. But we're starting in a few seconds, so everyone, is this nice? You need to make unmute.
Mine isn't muted.
Oh, okay.
Why do you think it's
Is
muted?
the audio okay, everyone?
Well, more importantly, can you hear me while I speak?
Yeah, can you hear us while we speak? Okay, there we go.
Good.
Let's see what we have.
Particles. John Particle?
John Particle. Okay.
Yeah, it looks...
Okay. Wait. Is that your... No. What the... John Particle... It is John Particles, yeah. What the fuck is that?
It certainly is something.
Okay. Oh yeah. Stream volume up a bit. I don't think it's Tetris effects. It could be
It
though.
is certainly a lot of effects.
Love John Particles 1. Hey, Sinister Solus. Wait, is this Tetris effect again? Why is...
It's Puyo Puyo Tetris.
It's Puyo Puyo effect. Oh my god, it's fucking Puyo Puyo effect.
Nice. My color blindness will be even more debilitating. You know what I'm missing?
What?
A remake of Tetris Attack.
Yeah, but then you need to ask Nintendo.
I don't want to ask Nintendo. They just sent the
Luminous
Pinkertons or
Arise.
something.
Okay. Then you're in front of us. This game gave me a migraine back on PSP. Oh. Oh. And they're putting it on PlayStation VR. They want to give headaches.
Hello from Enhance. I'm Tetsuya Mizuguchi.
ディレクターの石原隆ですルミネスアライズのトレーラー楽しんでいただけたでしょうかこの秋プレイステーション5 PSVR2 対応で発売予定ですルミネスアライズはバラエティ豊かな曲と美しいビジュアルが没入感を高めいつまでも遊びたくなるゲーム体験となっていますその世界はとても心地よくプレイヤーを共感覚の世界へと導きます
まあよくある普通のパズルゲームってことだよねテトリスエフェクトを一度遊んだことがある人はわかると思いますがルミネスアライズはただのパズルゲームではありません
夏にシングルとマルチプレイの体験版を配信予定ですぜひ皆さん手に取って遊んでみてください
Thank you and enjoy the rest of State of Play
That's actually cool that they opened with such a game.
Yeah.
We need more games like that.
Kind of looks like PlayStation is going to the more old stuff in terms of games.
I think they do want to go back to most.
It isn't just a dream. It's a promise.
Is this...
One we're turning into reality.
Wait, is that this Capcom game? How's it called again?
With our third generation of Luna filament and advanced generative AI,
That-
we're reshaping the line between dreams and reality.
No,
We
you don't.
create life
No,
for
you
our
don't.
future. Delphi Corporation.
Okay. Okay. Is it...
Let's see about getting passed
Pragmata?
through to Earth. And why are these things trying to kill us?
There you are.
It's fucking Pragmata!
Pass me up.
Yes! Oh, it's not that, like, deep down.
I would switch those games.
Hang on a second. Don't you have a name or something? I'm good. Get behind me!
I think I can help.
Targets identified. Neutralizing threats.
Neutralize us?
Looks like we're gonna have to fight our way through.
Yes.
What the?
Bypassing first and second firewalls. Hooking control protocols. Initiating hack.
New Bioshock 2, let's go. Yeah. Honestly, yeah, I'm very much down that, because this feels like...
I'm good with it. It's just one thing.
I said I am D.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
How about we call you Diana?
Anna?
Initiating hack is a weird thing to say.
Yeah.
After you bypass the second firewall.
It's really... Okay, thank you. But yeah, this feels like, you know, a survival horror game from Capcom, but they're that survival horror game after Ethan. So, a thumbs up. I am down for more survival horror.
It's just another Ethan fungus.
Is she the graphics card that they showed at the start? Maybe!
Oh, hey, today is Saturday, which means curry time.
Curry!
Speaking of curry, apparently the current president is actually a humane. What does that mean? It's okay, I'll get it.
Burn time!
Remy! Grandpa.
What?
I'm gonna die.
Romeo, listen up. You're gonna die in about 15 seconds.
Seriously?
Seriously, don't
What?
worry. I made this just in case. The dead gear life support system. Don't move, okay?
What the fuck?
Good. I like it.
Yes. Is this the Suda 51 thing? It feels in the same vein.
You're already half dead. From now on, you're half dead man. No, wait, that's pretty lame. Dead man. From now on, you're dead man.
Romeo, is it that really sounds like Suda 51. This is so Suda 51 coded. Just show me the grasshopper manufacturer. This okay.
But now that you brought it up, I miss deep down. It doesn't exist, but I miss it.
Ultra violent science fiction. What?
Romeo is a dead man. Coming 2026. Maybe.
Huh? That was Grandpa's voice. Are you like a spirit?
I'm on your back.
What?
It is Suda 51. Yes. We are eating goods, fellow Silkos. Yes.
皆
Yes.
さんこんにちは。グラスホッパーの役者の須田剛一です。いえ。皆さんトレーラーどうでした？グラスホッパーの久々の新作ロミオ・イザ・デッドマンです。いよいよ発表できました。このゲームはですね、主人公のロミオがロミオ・スターゲーザーかっこいいでしょ。時空犯罪 FBI 捜査官として、凶悪なですね使命がさまざまな時空に飛んで、倒していくそんな、ブラッディなアクションゲームとなっています。そして今回はですね、剣だけじゃありません。銃も使えます。ストロングスタイルのアクションゲームとして、チーム一丸となって頑張って作ってます。そしてなんで、タイトルがですねロミオなのにデッドマンなのか、それは皆さんぜひ続行お待ちください。プレイステーション30周年過ぎちゃいましたけどおめでとうございます。それでは引き続きステートオブプレイをお楽しみください。
This shit is going into my veins right now. This is just like, good, yes, yes.
It's your stuff, huh?
This is so my stuff. Hello, Silent Hill. Again, my stuff.
どこ行くの？こっち通るの珍しいね。今は誰かと喋りたくて。私も後から行くね。じゃあね。裏切り者。
足の悪いおばあちゃんまでいないなんて、こんなの絶対に変。誰もいないし、気味の悪い怪物がうろつき回ってるし。いや、キラコ。
Okay, you suck at jumping.
なあんたがいなくなってくれるんだからせいせいする。一人は嫌だよ。寂しいよ。ずっと一緒だよって約束したよね。暗いのは嫌。一人ぼっちは嫌。
Gameplay-wise, probably not my thing, but we all know who works on it, so...
I mean, September! I mean, also, it's a melee folk. Again, they haven't shown one shooting bit yet. Again, do you have any idea how near-core this stream is so far? 3 things back-to-back that I just go, yes.
Good for you.
Ooh, around 16th century.
Okay.
The castle has been sighted again.
Oh,
the
Castlevania.
church's orders are absolute. These human sacrifices must be stopped. We will track the ethereal castle.
Okay.
Break its gates.
Wait, is this...
And exterminate the creatures that dwell within. The demon lord himself will fall by our hand. This mission will test the limits of your courage.
I mean...
You will face horrors beyond your darkest imaginings. Beasts that defy reason. Creatures born of pure darkness.
It could be Castlevania, actually. No! Stream! No! I mean... Maybe. But hey, I like what I'm seeing. This looks better than Bloodstain. If this is Bloodstain 2, fuck. I hate everything right now.
As America defunded the internet.
Yeah, outfits. Okay. It could be Bloodstained, but like, here's the thing. Bloodstained was very slow.
With me.
This has good designs actually.
Well, we will see.
We start our mission.
And a good speech. So. You know what? Okay. Good.
We stand corrected.
I stand corrected. This,
but in the end, what is Bloodstained if not Castlevania?
Fair point. But like.
So you've come, dogs of the church, right into the palm of my hand.
Something is wrong with the internet.
Yeah. But at least it works for me again, so.
The visuals of Shinjuku that I'm seeing are a hellscape I can't quite put into words.
Oh, Digimon.
You've somehow been
yeah, the designs look good. Like, here's the thing. I'm the biggest Bloodstained hater. I don't think it was good. This one looks good. It looks fluid, it looks smooth, the designs are good, so...
Our ultimate mission is to uncover the causality between these anomalies.
It's probably a phase electron life form. Is that what you call us Digimon? I'll always be right here with you.
Who exactly are you working for? I remember you guys.
Who or what is that?
You really don't know anything about the digital world?
We have been enemies for years now, but this is the first time the Titans have launched
an attack. It's not any relevant Digimon title.
It's a story one again, because those are slightly more popular with some people.
Only because they only made 2 actual world games.
3, but yes.
Technically 3, yeah, I know.
The human world will most certainly be affected.
Hey, more Digimon games at least. And it looks good.
Stop it! That egg is very important!
Hey, I'm actually very happy that the second Bloodstain title looks this good. Seriously.
The world tree has been attacked. It is just as the great one, Plutomon said.
It can't protect anyone. We must protect the world from them. For this purpose and this purpose alone were you born.
If that thing opens, then we'll be swarmed by digital.
Attack!
Please, everyone, lend me your strength.
Everything's riding on
to
you.
move forward into the future.
We must fulfill our mission. Agent.
Well. They have some good music going on right now.
Hmm? Oh.
Oh! It's fucking Final Fantasy Tactics!
Oh, Father, abandon not your wayward children of Ivalice, but deliver us from our sins, that we might know salvation.
If you feel wrong, blame yourself or the Father.
Why do you fight? Why walk this path of subterfuge and conflict?
The powerful must rule the weak. It is our duty.
Heavens fall upon your crown!
This vile charade has gone on long enough. It ends now.
Yes!
Do you remember?
Yes!
My father showed us how to make a whistle of a blade of grass.
Doesn't look bad.
It's Final Fantasy Tactics. Well, 2 versions even.
Hmm? 2 versions?
Yeah, that you have the original one and...
And I'm Sid Schumann, here to deliver news and release dates for games coming to PS5 later
you know
this
what? I'm gonna reload the page so I'm more up to date.
Sure.
We hope you enjoyed that first look at Final Fantasy Tactics.
Okay.
Final Fantasy Tactics, The
Now
Evil
you'll be
Beast
funny.
Chronicles, launches on PS5 and PS4 September 30th, and will be available for pre-order later today.
Honestly, fair. I'm down with that.
This
Good.
next game is something really special.
Okay.
When I first played it, I laughed so hard I almost barfed. Let's check it out.
Okay.
But is there maybe just toilet?
Toilet?
Yeah, I just sorry, I just need to pee.
Oh, that one.
Just normal. Bad.
Just go behind this bush, I'll wait.
I can run away.
Pea shy.
No.
Yeah, no, you don't want me watching.
You can watch.
In baby steps, all you have to do is carefully place one foot in front of the other, which is easier said than done. Main character Nate requires some pretty deliberate movement to make even the simplest progress. It's a captivating open-world experience filled with oddball characters.
Here we go. Doctor, you found it even without a map. The best toilet on the mountain.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Definitely check this one out when it comes to PS5 on September 8th.
I was already interested in that one. That sounds like a good thing to stream, actually.
Hirogami is a unique action-adventure title from Bandai Namco Studios Singapore. In this journey to save your origami home, you'll transform into paper shapes with distinct abilities, including a paper airplane, a nimble frog, a hardy
I think it's from...
armadillo,
Hey Ryan, by the way.
powerful ape.
I think it is by the maker of Getting Over It.
Master the art of folding when Hirogami
Hirogami looks
arrives
great.
on PS5 later this summer.
Looks good, yeah.
Sid, why don't you tee this next one up?
Thanks, Sean. The Hot Shots series has been with PlayStation from the very beginning, and its latest installment, Everybody's Golf Hot Shots, boasts its largest character roster ever. Compete in courses from 10 different regions around the world, each with weather effects and new nighttime variants. Pre-orders begin later today, and those who do will get Bandai Namco's iconic Pac-Man as an early unlockable character.
I don't like pre-order stuff.
Everybody's
The ball
Golf Hot Shots
is
drives
kicking
onto
balls.
PS5 September 5th.
It is. Oh.
Ninja Gaiden
Okay,
Breakout
yeah, that's
is a
interesting.
challenging new entry in the long-running action franchise. From the makers of the Blasphemous series, Ragebound stars dual protagonists from rival clans, forced to combine their souls and skills against a demon uprising. And longtime fans will really love the pulse-pounding soundtrack featuring guest composers from the original series. Ninja Gaiden Ragebound arrived
they literally
July
said they're showing
31st on PS5
showcasing
and
soundtrack,
PS4.
and you're like, make noise.
But so, it's Ninja Gaiden.
Yeah.
It looks good.
From the game makers, Cairn is a survival climbing experience where you must carefully plan your ascent up a deadly mountain. Manage balance and stamina to discover secrets.
Hey! Hey, wait for me!
Encounter other climbers.
I'm Marco. Nice to meet you.
And survive the harsh conditions of the climb.
Good idea.
You can give it a try yourself with a demo that arrives later
If the
today.
gaming industry makes enough of those games, it will be easy enough to use that climbing system in open world games.
That's all from us. But there's still a lot of state of play to come.
Systems like
This
it.
next review
But it has a
comes from
demo,
the game
so-
preservationist at Digital Eclipse. Nothing could prepare you for their next collection, arriving later this year.
Okay.
We knew pretty early on that the game was fun to play. People were excited about it.
The most rewarding part of it is just seeing people react to it.
We knew that we were onto something.
Okay.
It was
Good
such a
Mortal
shock to
Kombat
see
again.
this game. I was like, I can't believe this game exists.
It became something that added to the mystique of Mortal Kombat trilogy.
We're showing you a part of a world that is much larger.
No template to make the games.
Rulebreak netcode.
It's a bit of the Wild
What?
West.
Rulebreak netcode.
Yes.
Very important.
Oh.
Part of that game is an expression of who we were and what we wanted to do.
Mortal Kombat 1 has a problem now. We can play good Mortal Kombat with rollback netcode now. Again, Sickles rejoice. What is the state of play as of now?
Lots of stuff you like.
Yes! And weird shit. I'm just happy with the... Wait.
Oh, it's a fighting stick probably.
Oh yeah, it's a fighting... Okay. I'm shocked they haven't done that yet, considering they own Evo. Okay. That looks nice, actually.
We have evidence of an enemy intruder. Commence alert formation.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements. Use extra caution.
That guy? No, he's close. Where did he go?
We've lost sight of the enemy. Find him. We're under fire. Enemy position unknown.
Loading like this? It's a revolution.
All right, Commander.
Baby.
Take this! Here comes another one! You won't get away from me!
Time for you to taste some real pain.
What's the matter? I'm over here. Go back to your own world.
See you in hell. I'll grind you into nothing. What the?
I mean, it's Snake Eater. And pretty much one-to-one with all the silliness.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Now please make Ape Escape again. Are they?
That looks interesting.
Okay.
Spirit stones. Shining
They're
stones
fucking Neo?
imbued with humankind's never.
Oh my god!
Pretty sure.
Neo 3, yes!
Since time immemorial, this power has been the impetus for human wars.
Yes!
Such an ominous atmosphere, and one thick with the presence of a Ratama.
Will this game be actually hard?
Who knows? But like, it looks
good so far.
It's new. It's gonna be good still.
Yeah, new is
What makes a
on good
shogun?
level.
Here is my answer.
Okay.
Switching characters.
Okay, they're doing something a lot more different apparently.
A bit different. Like the main question I ask myself is still, Neo is good. You two iterated on it. It's moderation. What I'm actually waiting for in this genre is a new qualitative change that Neo brought it originally. That's what I'm waiting for.
Hey, Neo 3,
Who might you be, warrior? Tokugawa. Takechiyo.
Okay.
皆さんこんにちは。チーム忍者の安田です。戦国死にゲーシリーズの最新作「仁王3」をついに発表させていただきました。今作のアクションはシリーズおなじみの侍スタイルに加え、新たに忍者スタイルを追加、より多彩な戦闘を楽しめます。ステージもオープンフィールドとなり、探索や攻略の自由度や没入感が大幅にアップしています。本日よりプレイステーション5で体験版も配信いたしますので、ぜひプレイしてご意見をいただければと思います。
You will definitely check that out.
発売に向け続報にもぜひご期待ください。
Team Ninja. Like, yeah. Again, I guess the Three Kingdom ones didn't really, Wulong didn't really go anywhere, and I was like, hey, it's Neo 3, and like, cool, Neo 3.
Old the city really is. For me, it's all I've ever known. My whole world.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if you played Neo 1 and 2, but they're like, they are really good games.
How many times do I need to for you to shut up?
To take whatever I need. To survive.
Sorry. This could be Thief, yeah.
The city hides many lost and legendary treasures. Locked away, waiting to be found, waiting to be taken. But some treasures come with more trouble than others.
Interesting, it's a completely new one.
It's like if they...
Tidewalker, are you there yet?
If
Cleo has uncovered a formula for a cure, but she's keeping it safe in her tower.
Hey, you got some hosen?
Marketland seems a bit tense today. I heard something happen with another Tidewalker. Damn it! It's gone! Someone beat us to it!
Ever since the Great Flood, Elend, my dear planet, has been dying. A
Astemia has taken everything from us. But you Tidewalkers are all connected.
Hey, you stop right there!
And it's up to you now to use that power.
Okay.
Marauders, this is our new recruit! Please, help me. Get them!
That actually sounds cool.
Will you help us?
The idea is nice.
Yeah. I like the idea of asynchronous story multiplayer. That like
That's basically just replays of others that you see from time to time.
It looked like that.
I'm Nicholas Doucet, the game director of Astrobot.
Maybe there's more
It's
to
a
it.
pleasure to be back today to share more news with you. For the last few months it has been in the world of Astro. Astrobot launched last September to such encouraging feedback, even receiving a few honors we are truly grateful for. In October, we added 5 speedrun levels, followed by a Christmas special packed with festive surprises. And then earlier this year, the Vicious Void Galaxy made its appearance, adding yet more new challenging levels, all of which came at no additional cost. And today, I am pleased to announce that later this month, you will be able to enjoy 5 brand new challenge levels in Astrobot, bringing the total to a whopping 90 planets. And new special bots will be there too, including Atsu from Ghost of Yotei, alongside other fans' favorites, but these ones are a surprise. And finally, the Astrobot DualSense wireless controller will return later this year, with a slight twist, so be on the lookout for more news coming soon. From all of us at Team Asobi, thank you all for the amazing reception you gave our game, and enjoy the rest of the show.
It's my Astrobot.
I should play it again.
My old man always said to me,
Okay.
he told me to get a ship. Then it hit me all so clear. No old man just got a ship. Memories go, memories stay. We're chasing the sound of the waves. It always sways, it always strays. Standing on the beach all day. Whoa, 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 whoa.
I don't really know what this is about, but the vibe is good.
It's a pirate game, yo ho ho.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay. Wait, is this Pirate Persona?
It looks RPG like.
I like her design.
That's probably the first game I'm kinda interested in.
It's turn-based pirate RPG. Yeah.
I still want to see more of it before I buy, but still.
I was about to say, this looks like a Journey dev game.
Now we can talk more because they probably won't talk.
Sorry.
I said we can talk more.
I want to say it, but like Claire said before, this is a really strong one right now, but like with a lot of things you didn't saw coming. That's like, I mean, this is like for a few people that really like those genres and those game types.
Yeah.
It's like, that's like pure heroin right now.
It's still amazing to me that they have sword flying and we still don't have a good Chansha game.
We definitely need a good Chansha game, yes. But Ryan is correct. The pirate game looks like vibrantly painted pieces of driftwood.
Yeah.
That's true. I saw that art and was like, yeah, I like that. I don't know what it is, but I really like what they're doing with it. Journey Hawk's Pro Skater.
Mecha Snake.
Mecha Snake. Snake's good. Sword of the Sea is in the desert. Okay.
Well, what is a desert if not an X-Sea?
Hi everyone,
Hey.
I'm Connie. That was a new look at Sword of the Sea, a visually
Depending
striking
on the
adventure from
planet,
team behind
everything was
Abzu
a
and
sea
Pathless.
once.
We're excited to announce that Sword of the Sea will launch this summer into the PlayStation Plus game catalog.
Okay. Well, nice.
We will even have it.
On June 17th, Remedy brings otherworldly action to game catalog with FBC Firebreak. In this cooperative FPS set in the paranatural world of Control, you and two fellow agents must confront and contain the reality-warping chaos found within the oldest house.
Yeah.
Fun
Good
in
idea.
short bursts or deep dives, FBC Firebreak
We'll have to
launches
see
day
more.
1 in the game
Is it?
catalog on June 17th.
Sorry.
Your brain is so
No,
full.
it's a bit loud right now.
You just
The
German.
PlayStation Plus
Yeah,
Classics
I know.
catalog welcomes several new titles this summer. The PS2 version of legendary
I
immersive
said
sim
it's a
Days
good
Ex
idea.
arrives June
Still have to
17th.
see if it's a good co-op game or not.
Yeah, true.
In July, Twisted Metal 3 and Twisted Metal 4 join the service just in time for the second season premiere of Twisted Metal, which arrives July 31st in select countries, including Peacock in the US.
Select countries.
Additionally, two of Capcom's most beloved games from the original PlayStation
Yeah,
are
and
set to
select.
join the
I know
Classics
it's licensing bullshit.
lineup. Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3 will arrive
I mean, you
later
can
this
also get them on
summer in the
GOG,
Classics
so.
catalog. Additionally, Myst and Riven will arrive later this month as part of the Days of Play celebration, running now through June 11th. Days of Play is a 2-week event that includes bonus PlayStation Plus content drops, great deals on software and hardware, and more. Visit PlayStation Blog and PlayStation.com for full details.
His parents cut their own rope to save him. He watched them fall, then found his way off that mountain. He was 11 years old.
He then
James Bond.
started a grand tour of every major boarding school in Britain.
Always at the top of his class.
Always at odds with authority, same thing in the Navy.
His superiors all praise his instincts.
And they're all in need of early retirement. Nobody knows what to do with him, Mom.
No, and I suspect he feels the same way. But what he did in Iceland...
What he did in Iceland was insubordination. It was ill-disciplined, utterly reckless. He only survived thanks to blind luck. Give me one good reason to put him in the program, Mom.
I think you just covered them all, Greenway. It's really quite simple. Bond is a bullet without a target. Let's give him one.
Why does he look so generically American?
Do you have an appointment?
The name's Bond.
James Bond. He's with me.
And you are? Don't think we've had the pleasure.
Now let's not get ahead of ourselves, James.
So you shouldn't have.
We're facing a situation of the utmost delicacy. I need all my pieces on the board.
009 is a master manipulator. Whatever the endgame is, we won't see it coming.
Jet lag. Gets me every time.
She's not your friend, Bond. She's an asset.
With respect, Mom. To hell with that.
Oh, it's James Bond.
James Bond from the Hitman people. So probably good.
Yep.
Tell me, what do you do, James? Lately, headhunting.
Okay, here's the thing. I dislike his design, but mostly because the voice is also generic. If this is young Bond, he should have a really thick British accent that he slowly loses as he realizes he has to blend more in.
This is another teachable moment.
But he should sound British, you know? It's Bond. Like, sound British, please. Wait, yeah.
Hello, I'm Hakan Abrak, CEO of Iron Interactive. The team is thrilled to announce 007 First Flight. You'll experience James Bond as a young air crewman in the Royal Navy, before the tuxedo and the martinis, as he first steps into the world of espionage, striving to earn his 00 status. Everyone at Iron Interactive has poured their passion and dedication into crafting an experience that honors the legacy of Bond, harnessing our 25 years of agent expertise. This is just the beginning of our journey with 007, and we can't wait to share more with you soon.
Well, they always made, from what the games wanted to be, really good games.
Yeah. So, oh, that's the big one from home. Oh yeah, because of Yutei.
Still with me?
Wolf.
Do we have a wolf buddy?
Probably.
Ooh. Yes.
That alone could be worth it.
Okay. Deep life in July. Okay. What? What?
Good music.
君のことは親友だと思っているが、やるしかないようだな。ビブラニウムのシールドだけでは私のアーマーには勝てないぞ。 本気でやるぞ。
Hey.
耐えてみせろ。
任せてちょうだい。パンチ。私の名前の通り、マーベラス。
親愛なるスパイダーマンだ。スパイリー。
It's Arc System Works, so yes.
俺とやり合うってか？調子が出てきたぜ。俺様の名はスターロード。胸に刻んでおくか。
Kind of tactic mechanics in there.
Yeah.
Will they're so heavy in skill expression, and game modes required to counter them. I like it, but everyone who isn't like really trying to get into the game or has lots of fighting game experience will be so crushed by everyone who can actually do it.
I mean, again, this is a state of play for sickos, and this definitely looks like a thing for fighting game sickos.
Yeah.
4v4 tech? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yes! Hey.
またなベイベー。我々のチームワークは絶対に破れない。マーベル、闘魂、ファイティングソウルズ。
I'm sorry, that looks really fucking cool. They... From music to presentation, it's Arc System Works. When they know what they're doing, it's cool. Also, hey, they announced the fighting stick this State of Play. Announced the fighting... What?
プレイステーションの友人から急になんか飲みに行こうぜっていう連絡が来て、何のこっちゃと思って、予定合わせて行ったんですけど、ちょっと飲んでる中で実はアクの方でマーベルの格闘ゲームを作ってみないかというような提案をいただきまして、いや本当に聞いた時はびっくりしましたね。で、世界的に本当に有名な IP ですし光栄だなと思いつつも、まず本当にうちの会社で大丈夫かなという不安もあり。
The inspiration for working on this project really came from a place of pure fandom and wanting to say, why isn't PlayStation in this space?
So PlayStation approached us with this vision to bring Marvel back to the forefront of the tag fighting genre. And that got us really excited because we had worked with them before on successful stuff like the Marvel Spider-Man franchise with Insomniac.
When it came to approaching Marvel, you have to kind of first float the idea and let them know, hey, we're thinking about approaching a company like Arc System Works to make a fighting game. We'd love to partner with you to do this really great collaboration. Would you be interested?
When they named the developer, that really perked up our ears. It's always refreshing to work with a team that will take on the challenge of tackling Marvel, putting their own spin on it, and they're just uppercutting that challenge into the stratosphere. And that's what you get with this team. I mean, they couldn't make something boring if they tried.
社長からも本当に作れるんだったらぜひ
Arc System Works knows their shit.
話を受けてしまった以上これは私がプロデューサーなのかな。
Hey, they also made a good Contra game.
The thing is that most fans, including myself, see this as a sacred genre for Marvel. The tough part is finding a partner that's crazy enough to take on the task, because you either do something like this big and bold, or you don't do it at all.
I feel like I have a good grasp on their art style and how they would approach certain IPs. You come in with your kind of own expectations of, here's what I would expect to see from Arc System Works when they take on a Marvel IP. And what came up was something that went beyond that.
I fucking love Iron Man's design though. He has the little Gundam. It's just so like, yeah, go for it.
あんまり芳しくなかった印象があって、何がまずいのかなっていろいろこうやっぱり直接話していくうちにもっとアークのやりたいマーベルを見せてくれというような話をいただいたことがあって。
I remember personally the first time I saw Iron Man was really when I felt we had something special.
なので、今回のアイアンマンのデザインを皆さんご覧いただければ分かると思うんですけども、かなりこう日本らしいアークシステムワークスらしいデザインっていうのが、出ているかなと思うので、マーベルの皆さんの反応がすこぶる良くて、あ、これなんだみたいないう感じで。
Iron Man is supposed to be the sleek fighter jet, think luxury race car mixed with a brick house. And the fact that they added anime mech elements to him just felt really naturally at home.
One of the mantras that we have for this project is from Japan to the world, and really trying to take not just the IP but gameplay mechanics and say, what can we really take from Japan, the creators that are doing awesome work here, and bring that to the global platform.
特別なところいっぱいあるんですけど、本当にやっぱり強調すべきは、格闘ゲームのチームバトルの中では4対4というのがまず本当に意欲的で挑戦的なところだというところと。
When Arc looks at these Marvel characters, it's not simply just the visuals, it's also the gameplay mechanics.
Why is the dinosaur?
What is that pop? What is going to be something that's different? Up until now, You've seen tag fighters that have 2v2, 3v3. We felt like we just had to go 4v4. And in doing so, we found a lot of unique and fun ways to change up the gameplay that I think players are going to be very excited to see.
今回4対4という革新的なところにチャレンジしている中で4キャラクター練習しないと勝てないんじゃないのとか安心してください。
Learning 4 characters is extremely daunting, but the team at Arc System Works has found a way to design a system that adapts to your playstyle. So you could either duke it out as just the leader and 3 assists, or you can tag in your assists to swap the leader and change the matchup on the fly.
I don't think a lot of people thought this day would be here, would come. You know, this has just been an awesome journey, and I'm excited that we get to be able to share it with all the fans out there.
I'll tell you right now, a lot of fighting games, they never get to experience this level of production, and it's just a dream to even be
interesting to
with these two.
Are you afraid of mastering 4 characters? Trying to master 4 characters? It's like, here's the reason why you still have to master 4 characters.
Yeah, it's like, you know what? It's good gaslighting, but like again,
3 companies
oh no, mastering 4 characters, boo-hoo! Why did you pick a fighting game? Get good.
There's definitely a lot more still ceiling in that regard.
Oh yeah. But like again, I'm happy that they didn't make a very simple fighting game. But like, here's a sickle fighting game. Like, yes, this can have staying power.
Depends on how complex the characters' movesets on their own are, but yes.
Especially since a lot of fighting games right now kinda suck. Like Tekken is kind of in shambles, etc. This could really has a chance.
I haven't played.
You're still with me?
I haven't played fighting games much in the last decade. That seems to be it.
Seems the
I mean, they're all
battle is truly unavoidable.
games that look good for what they want to do.
Oh yeah.
Quality is high.
Oh
It's
yeah.
just sad that there's not really something that I definitely want to play.
Yeah. I mean, Neo 3 has a demo.
Yeah, we'll look into it, but again, I'm waiting for someone to not only iterate on Neo, but
make the thing that Neo promised in the beginning.
Take it a level higher. Not necessarily in difficulty. Neo was kind of a revolution for the genre.
Yeah.
And now I'm basically waiting for the next one. You understand? You're streaming your chat.
Oh my god, hello chat. You are not with us anymore, I guess. I mean, you see yourself. Haha. Why are you doing this? There we go, we're back to the Rockenjima parlor. So that was the sickle state of play. Just a lot of games for... Okay, honestly, holy shit, this one was stacked. Like, waiting for Duskblood. I mean, I still need to... We still all need to see if it's actually good, because, you know, it's an extraction game, but, like, that's another thing. But, yeah, like, holy shit, like, it basically opened with, like, oh, hey, here's Puyo Puyo effect. Okay. People who are into that, I'm not against that. It's Puyo Puyo, puzzle game. So, yeah. Then we just like, okay, Pragmata's coming, and it, you know, hey, Capcom is doing another survival horror game, and it looks great. I mean, I would have played Pragmata anyway, but yeah. And then it's like, hey, Suda51 is back, sickos. Do you enjoy this? And it's like, yes. And you're like, oh, yeah, okay, good. This looks amazing. I will play it. And it's like, okay, here's Silent Hill F. Still looks amazing. Thank you, Ryukishi07, and, you know, Konami for just realizing, hey, maybe Silent Hill shouldn't involve that much shooting. Looks amazing. And then it's just like, hey, Bloodstained came around, and it's like, oh wait, everyone, we forgot. Castlevania was like more fluid and had more interesting design experiments. Maybe we make a good one now. Like, okay. I mean, the 2 character switching was a thing they did, I think, in the advanced titles. And Portrait of Ruin. But like,
I mean, generally a very, very old thing. I remember Super Nintendo games that did that.
I mean, technically, Castlevania 3 already had with 3 character switching, so...
Mm-hmm.
Echo? What do you mean with Echo? Oh, Echo, yeah.
Echo?
She's saying Echo, and it was shown on the screen as Echo.
Oh.
Yeah.
Visual echo.
But like, yeah. I mean, just for everyone to get my position. We were pretty severely disappointed by Bloodstained, because...
Echo the Dolphin.
Echo the Dolphin is coming back.
True.
Yeah. Because, like, it was slow. It had just worse layout and pacing than both Sorrow games. It was copying. The plot was just bad. It's like, yeah, basically, the first Bloodstained game really felt like, let's throw the gameplay of the Sorrow games from Castlevania together with basically the protagonist of Order of Ecclesia. And it wasn't really that. It was just not that good. It chugged. It wasn't running smoothly. Like you were like the slowest protagonist you could have in a 2D game.
The weapon balance was kind of all over the place. Like the weak ones were way too weak, and the strong attack options you had were like extremely overpowered.
Yeah, I can appreciate the levels of ripoff, and this is what. And here's the thing, Claire. Considering how long they supported Bloodstained, the first game, and how much people insisted, no, it's good. I am so happy to look at the second Bloodstained game, and it's going in the completely different direction. Like, is it gonna be like probably that you explore a 2D area again? Probably, but actually their own characters. Good designs for once, like not over-designed bullshit. Hey, their version of Dracula looks pretty good. And yeah, I mean, you can clearly see that there is a lot of Dark Souls inspiration from some of the bosses and such, but like...
Dark Souls is a big influence.
It's a very big influence, but again, it literally looks good. The art design isn't shit.
Also, let's be real. Why shouldn't have Dracula a Dragon Rider?
Why shouldn't Dracula have a Dragon Rider? This is an absolutely valid question. So, hey, Bloodstained, you know what? Shockingly, with one trailer for the sequel, you like just turned my whole perception around. I'm looking forward to this one. What did we have next? We had a bunch of small games. The Pirate Persona. It looks good. It's Pirate Persona, but like...
Yeah, the question is, can you design your own character?
That's a big question.
I'm very much against the idea of being male driftwood.
Fair point. Fair point. Yeah. But if we can play female character and date female characters, very good.
I don't know if we need dating in the game, but sure.
They just have to enter this flat out beat Dracula. They said Count, I think. So yeah, I mean, yeah, maybe it is literally just Dracula.
Count, Demon Lord, something.
Yeah, something like that. So maybe they just don't want it because, they want to be a bit more different. But like, if they just say, it's fucking Dracula, I'm like, yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Castlevania and all but name.
I mean,
Konami hasn't done a new one, so...
I mean, it needs to be legally distinct enough. That's the first thing. Second, you can just do it like this and say it's the father of Dracula.
Yeah. I like Konami doesn't own Dracula. Yeah, if their design is too close though. But it's different. It's good. I like it.
You can make other games about Dracula, but if stuff gets too close, they might infringe copyright stuff.
Yeah. So
and it's probably easier for them to just make bigger distinctions. So.
They probably just don't want to draw any legal battle with Konami. Because here's the thing.
Konami is the worst.
They started doing games again. I am excited for a Konami game in that show.
Mm-hmm.
And they brought us the Castlevania collection, so I am not too angry right now. The thing is just, as said, they haven't done a new Castlevania game. And again, the new Bloodstained actually looks good, so I will not complain about that. So yeah, it generally just looks good. What do we have next?
All of the games look good. I'm still missing Deep Down.
Yes. Deep Down should return. Capcom, bring us back Deep Down.
You fucked up 2 game launches already. Put microtransactions unnecessarily in games. Now give me Deep Down.
Yeah, that asynchronous multiplayer story game looks interesting. I know they will definitely scare people off by just saying it's multiplayer, and not that it's from what they showed, it definitely looks asynchronous, as in like you stumble into the things other people did and have to deal with that, and then people who come after you have to deal with that, and like I don't know how well this is, but like I like that concept. It's new. It's something very distinctively video game, and I'm like yeah.
It has potential.
And then they're like, hey, here's like Mortal Kombat Remastered. Cool. Yeah. That I think the biggest problem here is like it is multiplayer, but I think if they said asynchronous multiplayer, it probably would have stuck the landing a lot better. Yeah, it was bad. It was bad wording, I think. But yeah, we have that. Then, hey, Neo 3 is here, and instead of going... Okay, here's the thing. What I liked about Neo 2 was the fact that, A, you could make yourself a hot demon girl with very buff muscles.
True.
That was banger. I do hope, and I will say that, I do hope they will make another sequel to that concept. Because again, banger. Also, you were collecting demon souls a la Aria / Dawn of Sorrow, and that was also fun. Good decision. But this was more like, oh hey, let's have more gameplay elements on top of the general structure. Neo 3 now feels like, okay, we're having a completely different base idea of gameplay, like, they're taking the Neo 1 gameplay and now, oh hey, you have a ninja mode and you play more of a mortal and switch between them.
Mortal?
You play a normal guy again, not a demon. Because,
half demon it was back.
Okay, basically you had like Wilhelm in the first game, and then, the demon protagonist in the second was like a branch of that, and 3 is another branch with different gameplay. And I like that they're going for like a more... they need to make Neo-Gi-Oh! Okay. Okay, honestly, a Yu-Gi-Oh! Open world game where during battles with like Battle City 2 would be banger. It would be a banger roguelike, by the way. As in that you actually need to make good decks and advance, and if
you can get cards from your opponents, and depending on where you go, you have a different pool of characters you can encounter. So you have some decision making.
Yeah, that would be actually pretty cool. Holy shit, that would generally be a really cool game. It would be the weirdest single player game ever, but it would be really fucking cool.
You could even make it multiplayer and make 2v2 battles.
Oh my god, yes. Anyway, the thing is, like, yeah, I like that Neo is like, hey, we're going like small open world areas now and you can explore them once. Like, yeah, someone definitely saw Sekiro, but like, positively.
They basically took the more samurai-focused path of Neo 1 and made it more fleshed out.
Yeah.
And then the ninja part made that more fleshed out. Because in Neo 1, in the end, what did you do? You buffed yourself with everything with all your Onmyo magic and your ninja pills, and then you slowed the boss, and then you walk behind him with your axe, and then you hold triangle, and then we're dead.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. I do hope there is like at least one Neo game in the future that like takes the gameplay of 2, makes it really hard, and like actually, expands on that. But like, I'm also fine if they keep experimenting with other aspects, because Neo was always fun. And keeping
there needs to be expansion of the foundation for there to ever be like an inherently better game.
Yeah.
So in that regard, I'm fine with it. I'm still waiting.
We can play demo.
No, I'm still waiting for the qualitative change in the genre. That's what I'm waiting for.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty oversaturated with Neo. Simply because you needed to play it so many times to even get to some difficulty. It was very exhausting.
Yeah, I get that. That really was like...
And the difficulty increase was marginal.
Yeah, that was always a thing. I mean, probably some people will now say, oh, but it was, but it was hard enough for me. And like, here's the thing, maybe... But for everyone who was, is better than you at games, and like this is to a degree a matter of skill here, it does suck that you can't just directly go to the hard shit. Yeah. So yeah, Neo 3 looks good. It's a Bond game from IO Interactive. They didn't show a lot. They will show more. It's Bond.
If you like James Bond,
it's the Bond from the people that made Hitman, aka the Bond game without the Bond name. So he should be more British though in how he speaks.
To say Barcode Man is the better character.
Yes, like Barcode Man is just inherently funny. Again, here's the thing. The thing they could make Hitman versus Bond stand out would be that you could just, like the movies, just go up to people, like to go up to everyone in an area and fucking talk them into the ground. Not for any reason. You could just be an annoying little prick. But again, he needs to be an aggressively British annoying prick. That would be the best type of gameplay. The funny Bond wouldn't be young Bond. It should be especially young Bond, but yeah. Then yeah. Just to wrap up, Sony went with the Marvel license to Arc System Works. It genuinely looks good. Yeah, it's Roger Moore Bond. It would be something at least. But yeah, I mean, honestly, yeah, it's a fighting game and it looks good and they have a fighting stick now and like, hey, it's a good Marvel fighting game. That's decades ago that we had a good one. And the last ones weren't even pure Marvel games. They were Capcom versus Marvel. By Capcom.
Well,
I mean, yeah.
As per usual, they haven't made anything that I really want to do, which I'm very sad about.
That climbing game.
I'm more interested in the climbing game and the genre of climbing games for them to be basically widespread enough that you can actually integrate those systems into open world games. That's always something I'm interested in. Like that it's the system with the whole resource management and everything, but it's actually an RPG.
A little bit, they could have more wacky characters rather than cringe characters like Captain America and Iron Man. I mean, Captain America and Iron Man are like kind of the poster boys of Marvel now, so... What I do like, though, is that Doctor Doom just looks almost one-to-one like Doctor Doom, which cements what I think. Doctor Doom's design is perfect, and if you try to change it, you fuck up Doctor Doom. Then again, why should you change Doctor Doom? It's Doctor Doom. People who do not appreciate Doctor Doom, like, here's the thing. I'm not a big Marvel fan. I do think most of their characters can be very bad, depending on the iteration. Doctor Doom is great. I will not hear any Doctor Doom slander. He's like almost the perfect villain. There is no perfect villain, but he is it almost.
What about Devimon? German Devimon.
It's just Dr. House.
Yes, I know.
Ich diagnostiziere sie mit Lupus. Okay, yeah, no. Hey, I'm genuinely happy that this was like, you know, considering we now have the week of big game announcements. By the way, if you're wondering, yes, we will be back on Friday / for us 1 a.m. Saturday, and
why is Friday at Saturday? What the fuck?
You know what? Let me just look up again exactly when it is, because it is
Friday is Friday.
Yeah, okay. The summer. We'll look at when Summer Game Fest is. I think it is. You know,
in 1 day and 22 hours. I think.
Wait. Yeah, Summer Game Fest. Opening evening 6th of June, so on Friday at 23, so in the evening.
So you probably wanted to say, on Friday we're streaming again.
Mm-hmm.
And when we're done with TTRPGs, we stream that one.
Yeah. And I just realized we maybe should start a little bit earlier so we get through that section.
I don't think the group is that flexible with time. Especially Ruben is probably kind of like done from work.
You know what the problem is here? I like TTRPGs, but Summer Game Fest draws more views. I'm sorry, everyone looking behind the curtain. Yes, Nia is not streaming out of the good of her heart. She wants you to watch.
You don't even get money from it.
Maybe I can get some money from it in the future. You know, getting that hustle. But yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Then we will,
honestly,
and we will probably wrap up because I have deficiency.
You have.
Went here.
I know. Now you need to grab me and cuddle me, I guess. And talk about gay shit.
Yes.
You're starving to talk about gay shit.
You haven't read enough gay shit.
I will read more gay shit. Yeah, overall I can say all announcements were great. They have their very targeted group. There was not one game where I would say, who is this for? Every game was like, I know exactly who this is for. And this, like, if you can see that, that's a good announcement draw, especially if it doesn't rely on any big brand name. Like, yeah, this one's like a lot of shit I didn't see coming. All of it looked great. This is one hell of an opening for, you know, the announcement season. So I'm really looking forward to what Jeff is showing us on Friday. So yeah, see you around then on Friday. I will rest my feet now because they hurt. Walking through model trains and bonking my head is tiring. So yeah, have a good night, everyone. Have a good day ahead of you. Stay safe, stay healthy, and goodbye.
Bye.